I think so much is really going to boil down onto team fight. Like even looking at Team Falcons ID, I think a lot of this is going to revolve around their team fighting prowess and capability. Apart from the fact that they do have a Moskov on their side.
Really gone down in stocks the last patch after the big nerfs on skill 2, some of those cooldowns as well, but the Hirara, on the other hand, has been finding a lot of success even in the utility meta and wildcards that we saw. Just a few fights here and there. Fun one.
Okay, Raimundo will immediately fall down. It's a great answer here for SAETA. Setting the tone, immediate takedown onto the roam. Seva trying to go for the pickoff. Will there be a trade? Yes, indeed. Joe with a kill immediately onto Zeb. Now it reflects the nerf onto that Suyo.
We questioned it and it's instantly answered. Guy. Great laning phase so far against Liv, but the Suyo, that clearing speed definitely took a hit. And for Zoe on the Hirara, it's just been fantastic. They should just be able to build a solid box to play around, and that's exactly what both teams want to play around this time.
Yep.
On to Turtle 2. It's a box for SAETA. It's up to Falcons to break it.
Okay, Falcons immediately goes in with a taunt here. Valid on the other hand, going for the follow-up. Jessica 6-6 onto the back, targeting Liv and Livy as well. Livy falling down. But on the front lane, just dishing out those damages. There's going to be a chase here. Panwa, good free hits for Guy. There's going to be the Dark Wave, but it isn't enough yet. There's going to be a 3 women here and an immediate takedown onto Violet. Most of the kills onto the side of SAETA. They have to get those numbers rolling if they want to somehow contest neutral objectives. And speaking of which, in less than 10 seconds, there's going to be one, and SAETA already has their eyes on this one.
It's just such great adaptations, such quick adaptations from SAETA. They noticed how slow they were to actually walk up and get these positions earlier. Everything all into Jessica.
That's a very nice missing gusher for Livy in a slow with a flicker in. Final with a killing spree. Caught off guard yet again. Jungler, it looks like it's going to be a backfire onto Falcon, tracing down onto the backline. Zhao onto Raimundo. They're going their own way. Violet falling down as well. Livy onto Zhao. Looks like there's going to be an easy kill for her. Or not, might be. Going for the tower lock or tower hug here, but SAETA Division still came up on top on that clash. Looks like they go in for the discipline yet because there's another neutral objective being targeted. A very smooth transition here for SAETA Division. All neutral objective most of the time.
These long-range mages in mid, they can just burst him down. No magic damage reduction anymore on the kit. It's been nerfed quite a while ago.
Yep.
And like you mentioned, it's all really about the transition. SAETA, they transitioned so well, converted on every objective. Again, they see Falcons up top, they go straight into the bottom lane, and Raimundo is just so confused, frustrated. They don't know where to look. They go up top. They try to match some of the rotations from SAETA, and Zoe is just split pushing down below on this Hirara, and there's nobody who can match this 1v1 presence. Not even Zev on the Suyo.
They couldn't even maximize the Moskov thing here for Falcons ID because SAETA Division is just all over the map. Conceal play here. Raimundo yet again caught here with a flicker and Rat of Dryad. There's going to be 2 members here for SAETA Division caught on the crossfire. Fanwa with an AOG. Violet going in for the further pursuit. Still going down. A very nice box here for Name and Falcons ID. Even with great initiations, great targeting, it just isn't giving any damage yet against SAETA.
It's crazy to say, but it just feels like SAETA are just better. Falcons have had no answer to anything. The only time we've seen a proactive move has been Liv trying to get a turret up top. That's about it. Everything else, pace set by SAETA, and you can see in the goal difference here. Well, should be looking forward to. I don't think Falcons are actually looking forward to that too much. It's just free. There's no way for them to even walk out of their own base. It's just Liv who can do a little bit of that. Just clears that out though. Can't go for any trades. But SAETA's got really good siege with Jessica.
Conceal again?
On the Alice, yep. The conceal. Guy's looking for the shot to the turret. Name just looking for an angle to get an RWM to zone Falcons away from this turret. Now Baser down below, targeted by SAETA.
Oh, another drone of ruin! 3 members caught here for Team Falcons ID. For the follow here for Fanwa. Jessica 6-6 still on the Crimson Gleam, but trying to run away. Sep going down. Leaving with an answer called. That's 1-for-1 trade-off. They're not backing away just yet. Still for SAETA Division, I think that was a very fruitful initiation, even though it cost Jessica 6-6 her life.
What a story this will be for our opening match. One of the titans of MWI from Indonesia Usually when we look at the women, it's the Indonesian teams who've had the craziest records. But now it's SAETA, proven to the world right now that they can go toe-to-toe. Heck, they can actually even just be better. Name poking Violet down. Mid-prio for Liv.
Okay, they have to watch out here for Guy. Mr. Gush is ready. Jessica 6-6 with a stopper of the throne of Roman. Liv falling down. Joe getting busy here. Liv will slowly back away. Killing spree for Guy. Joe onto Liv with those damages. With Jessica 6-6 onto the front line. A Crimson Gleam out. Livy as well here will go livid. Seb can do nothing but stare back. SAETA division still got the lead. Joe was the survival instinct mode there, but still they want to go up against their base turrets here, trying to finish off the round as fast as they can. Guy with a mega kill. Now they're locking their eyes onto the tower, and it looks like this is it. SAETA division takes game number 1.
A shocker of a win. Could be an upset on our first match at MWI EWC 2026.
There's really nobody to kind of look around for the Hanzo. I guess Esmeralda will have to be able to look for that.
Yeah. Okay, I still feel like Team Falcons ID can definitely play around with how...
We're trying to rotate down below. She actually did get level 4, so this is A-okay still. You're not losing out on too much, despite that early orange buff take by Sev. Joe's going to try to go for the shield unity.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. That for Zoe, they just have to stick to what they know best. Try to be stoic here for our game number 2. Raimundo onto the front. Flicker was forced out of Name. Fanwa getting in on the right, but the Vitalize activated as well. Trying to survive here is Raimundo. But Zoe with a shield unity in turns with Sans already activated. Bennett trying to run away, being blocked over the corner here, offered neutral objective. Name yet again will get the first blood. Same goes from what happened from the previous game.
Oh no, the targeting is all over the place. It looks so good for Falcons ID.
Yeah.
They went in, but they just had different targets in mind. SAETA, their composition that really thrives in that position where they can actually delay.
This is not the same Falcons ID that we've seen compete on a triple elimination, surviving that game hers from way back in Indonesia. And now for SAETA division, they're just showing how much they want to stay in the lane. Okay, Glorious Party already activated. Liv will get the kill. That's numerous members down here for SAETA division. Jessica 6-6 keeps them at bay. Liv right now cannot do some follow-ups. Nami with a free hit. Valid crawl onto the RWM, trying to run away. Jessica 6-6 hot on her tail right now. And it looks like she will be able to get back. Now Falcons got another punch in from SAETA. And Jessica 6-6 always on top of things, preventing the very great rest pool here for Team Falcons now. Objective up.
Violet.
Half an HP left. Violet onto the back line. Targeted Name. Name will still survive. Onto the front yet again. Seb with a ninjutsu. Pinnacle Ninja not able to even get the objective. It's SAETA yet again taking the upper hand.
2 red trees and it's Fanhua on the Tigreal. It's looking rough for Falcons ID. They got to regroup somehow. It's not like they have the best late game too when it comes to just pure team fights. SAETA wants to play the tempo toe with a dive.
Okay, that's very nice. Glorious pathway. Although there was an implosion play here immediately for Fanwa and Joey. Now we see Gaige just going with the free hits. Now the blazing duet activated. All those bullets coming in hot here for Falcons ID. It's going to be the Soul Snare, enough stacks, but they have to try and run away. Fanwa onto Livy, hot on her tails. They get the kill. Now Liv is the next target here, but SAETA division, they already got most of the kills, got an advantage, and Jessica 6-6 goes on her day, just clearing up the last bits of waves onto each lane.
They've got all the winning matchups and they can dictate the tempo of the fights. They started first and it just creates so much confusion. Imagine that. First match, opening of MWI 2026 and a win against a Titan.
Oh, it's Livian again being caught. What a great setup here for Fanwa. Now we're talking. Now we see why they built from scratch instead of just buying a whole new set of organization. From building to scratch, now they've got this blueprint. A wonderful standard here for MLBB Chinese, especially on the FE division, right? They're setting a whole new face here on MWI.
No wonder. They're relying on just the Sea Halberd from Violet so far to actually deal with the sustain coming in from SAETA. That's why they can do whatever they want.
Yep. Leaf only has a Haskell. Understandable. And that's why it couldn't even deal a lot of damage here onto SAETA Division. Now they're chasing Raimundo. They don't care. Even if it's the tankiest of them all. They've got enough damage to totally shred them into pieces. Chassis Ball Drone as well here for Jessica 66. The problems just keeps on piling up here for Falcons ID.
She's dealt with the wave so well. Now she goes up top again. Chev will get a turret, but that's about it. Now it's a 1v1 against Jessica. She gets away with the Pinnacle Ninja. They're getting control over. Chev has already used the Retribution, and it seems like Zoe will try to go into the bottom lane. They had vision on a few of those members. Raimundo might just be the sacrifice for Liv to get out.
They're willing to commit even with the Revitalize. They just take the bait. That's another additional kill here for SAETA Division. Joe as well is starting off smart here. Violet on the back, but I feel like it's too risky to contest this Lord up onto the hands of SAETA Division. And now Sev with a ninjutsu, Pinnacle Ninja, already exhausted their ultimate. Lure's pathway here for Raimundo. Is that the opening that they want? But Gaigai with a blazing duet hitting on to the right marks of Falcons ID, slowly crumbling down. Lord as well will be stalling off here by Lev. Violet with a shutdown kill. Is it the turnaround that they need to actually contest this fight? But no, SAETA Division has their eyes on the prize. They don't even care if you get that Lord as much as they want to get that. As long as they get the kill and advantage, they'll take it.
They got the team fight. They were able to, again, prolong the team fight, play around the carries. Name, they're playing with just a tad bit of luck here so far. But again, SAETA have just been the more calculated Vanwa.
That's two members caught here inside the box here for Name with the RWM. Very nice pickup here for SAETA Division. Raimundo falling down here low. Trying to run away. And now they have to back away. SAETA Division with that immediate responses. Very beautiful implosion plays so far here for game number 2.
These implosions have been brutal. Nothing they can say about it, even with the Purifies. You use it and it's an instant blazing duet. An RWM, layers upon layers of CC and damage. They get a trade at least with the enhanced minions up top with the Lord. They're able to get a trade, but still, it's a tier 2 in the mid lane. Now it's SAETA.
Responses for Team Falcons. I also saw the Malefic Gun ready build up here for Liv. So additional range here.
Violet
would be what we expecting. Violet being caught here by Gaigai and Jessica 66. Flicker already activated here. He needs to be really careful. Joe just spots her here, but Name gets caught here by Sev. That's a really great trade-off here for Team Falcons. Violet just buying enough time for them to actually pick up some of the members here for SAETA Division.
The shining star of Falcons ID, Violet, soaring past the skies on the Paquito, juking everybody, invading those crucial resources. Flicker out for Gaigai. Got Zoe in a tough spot as a frontliner so that Name can be vulnerable, and Falcons took advantage of that. Falcons ID, they're in their comfort zone right now. They can finally start to break that front to back that SAETA have relied on in the past 2 games. Chev though.
But still, it's all about exhausting their battle spells or even ulti. They'll take it. But now, still Raimundo being caught. Lure's pathway just to disengage.
Jessica.
The last bits of the RWM will hit him. But Jessica 66 will just zone out Violet. But Sev on the other hand will still go in against 5 members here for SAETA. Placing the way here for Gaigai. Violet will go down. Double kill again for Gaigai, making the triple kill. Liv and Sev are the only ones left, but not for long because Jessica 66 still has her eyes here on the Liv. Sev is the only woman left here, and looks like SAETA Division or SAETA Esports wants to finish off this game 2 as fast as they can.
We've waited a long time for China to make their show on the international stage. This might be it!
And this time, they want to put their names on top of the list, and SAETA will ensure the 2-0 sweep against Indonesia's finest. This is Chinese MLBB onto the main stage.